Hey, Teddy K here for Best Buy Plugin, and in this video review we take a look at the AYO Light Therapy Glasses, a wearable device that aims to tackle jet lag but also give you a boost of energy or help you sleep better. So I probably look a little funny wearing these, but these glasses are supposed to have a tangible benefit. AYO focuses a lot on jet lag, but there's supposed to be more of a benefit also with energy boosts or even with sleep quality. So I'm going to go into some of the details on how this works and whether or not it actually does work. Okay, first let's address some of the technology that's involved. So as you can see, I'm wearing these glasses and I have two blue LEDs that are kind of over my eyes here. Those LEDs are supposed to trigger the suprachiasmatic nucleus part of the brain. So basically the part of the brain that produces melatonin. So by having those lights and having the right setting, I can suppress the amount of melatonin that the body's producing, which ultimately leads to an energy boost. And then later on, when those melatonin levels go back up again, I'm ready to go to sleep. So with that in mind, AYO sort of focused on jet lag specifically because obviously when we travel long distances, sleep quality gets affected. You know, you're trying to adjust to a different time zone and a lot of things happen as a result where you're taking longer to get acclimated to where you are. These guys are hoping they can cut that down by making it easier for you to get acclimated by regulating, or at least kind of tricking the body almost to regulate those things wherever you're going. But of course, you may also notice that you're feeling that way just based on what kind of hours that you work. Maybe you do a graveyard shift, or maybe you work irregular hours. Maybe you're just feeling a certain level of fatigue at a certain time, or maybe you're just not sleeping very well. All of those factors are supposed to apply here when it comes to wearing these. So for me, when I don't have an issue sleeping, to be honest, and although I have traveled long distances and I have experienced jet lag just like anybody else has. So in my case, even though I didn't get to travel with these, I tried to emulate a situation where it would be like I was traveling. So I did deprive myself of some sleep to see if these could actually work. And for the most part, they do. I was actually pleasantly surprised to find that when it came to getting an energy boost, it was subtle, but I did notice that there were those times when I was feeling a little bit of fatigue in the afternoon and I couldn't really work, so I'd wear these, and then after 20-30 minutes, I felt okay. I didn't feel that fatigued anymore. Was it psychosomatic? Hard to say. I don't know that these glasses can affect everybody the same way. The science behind it seems compelling, but I don't know that it's universal, and that's one thing I would caution about something like this. There's no guarantee that it will work exactly the same way for you as it might for somebody else. Controlling the glasses is pretty much all done through the AYO app for iOS or Android, so you can set a schedule for a week, so you can kind of stick to a plan where, let's say you wear them for about 30 minutes at a certain set time each day to help you maybe wake up, help you go to sleep, whatever it is that the setting is. There's 3 different ways to go about it, so you can go based on travel, based on sleep, or based on energy, whatever it is you want to focus on. You can also do just on the fly kind of things where you want to go for 20 minutes just to refresh yourself. Maybe you want to go for 40 minutes because you really need a big boost. You can do that too. So the app controls all those things, and it's pretty well laid out. As far as getting set up and everything, the app also plays a role in that too. To get you started, you have to pair these with your phone as well through Bluetooth. So once you get all that going, at that point, the routine is really up to you on what you want to decide to do. So in my case, I actually tried wearing these just kind of being around the home. I didn't go out in public with these. I mean, I don't know, I'd get a lot of funny looks wearing something like this. On a plane, obviously, it's a different story, but if you're just walking around, I think it might be a little bit overkill. So I tried them just wearing them at home, doing various tasks like chores and things like that, or just even working while I was working on a laptop. And at first they were a little bit intrusive, but then after a while I just kind of got used to them and it didn't bother me as much anymore. But again, I think that is to each his own. I think it may affect you or may intrude on you a little bit more than somebody else. If you see a tangible benefit from it, I think almost that in itself has a mental benefit, because you feel like it's doing you good, so you won't recognize or feel like it's getting in the way. If I were to conclude anything here, I mean, I had a positive experience using them, and I went in skeptical that a device like this could work, but it seemed to do a pretty good job, and I don't know how well it would do necessarily with sleep quality. I tried it, but again, I don't have an issue with that. So for me, I noticed that it helped me when it came to trying to emulate a jet lag situation where I was super tired. I felt totally out of whack. I felt, out of my element completely, and it did help there. I didn't get a chance to try these on a plane, and I wish I did. I would love to see how they would be on a plane while I'm traveling, across the world. So if I'm going to Asia or Europe, like a really long haul flight, it'd be really cool to see how that would be. But unfortunately, I didn't get that chance. So just bear in mind that although the possibility of a benefit is there, and because there's nothing really invasive, you're not taking a pill, you're not ingesting anything, and the lights are not going to hurt your eyesight. I didn't find that they affected my eyes or anything like that. It might be worth a try, especially if you're struggling with jet lag, or just you're working a schedule that's really tough on you, and you feel like you need a little help. Give them a shot and see how they go. They might work for you. That's my review of the AYO Light Therapy Glasses for Best Buy plugin. I'm Teddy K. Thanks for watching.